problem, adjust their strategy, and keep moving. Just like real entrepreneurs. As your empire grows, you unlock elite perks, luxury cars, VIP clients, advanced analytics, and expansion into new cities. You feel like a true mogul. But even then, the game keeps challenging you. Economic downturns, fuel crises, regulatory changes. These challenges force you to innovate, diversify, pivot. You begin to see that success isn't just about money. It's about resilience, adaptability, and vision. And when you finally reach the top, the highest level, the biggest fleet, the most revenue, it hits you, you didn't just play a game. You lived a simulation of wealth building. You learned financial discipline, business thinking, and long-term strategy. And the lessons you gained in this virtual world, they're 100% applicable to the real world. You see, financial freedom isn't about luck. It's about creating systems that work even when you sleep. It's about multiplying your time and income. This game shows you that the journey to success is built mile by mile, ride by ride, decision by decision. And most importantly, it shows you that anyone, starting from nothing, can build something extraordinary. So the next time you sit behind that digital wheel, remember, you're not just a driver. You're an investor, a manager, a strategist, a visionary. Every ride is a revenue stream. Every decision is a business move. Every upgrade is a capital investment. And every setback is a chance to grow. This is more than just gameplay. It's a mindset. A training ground. A simulation of success. Because in this taxi simulator, the road isn't just asphalt, it's your path to wealth. And just like in life, how far you go depends on how smart you drive. So keep pushing. Keep hustling. Track your progress. Set your goals. And remember, every great empire begins with a. In the heart of the digital city, where traffic flows like the economy and every intersection is a decision waiting to be made, your journey doesn't just begin with a car, it begins with a mindset. You're not just a taxi driver. You're a business owner, a financial strategist, and a visionary entrepreneur in disguise. Welcome to the world of Taxi Simulator, the game where driving is only the beginning, and financial success is the real destination. You start with next to nothing. A basic vehicle, a tank half full of fuel, and a city sprawling with possibility. The roads don't care about your background, your goals, or your limits. They only reward those who understand time, value, and risk. Every passenger you pick up is a potential paycheck, but also a challenge. Do you go for quick, low-paying trips in a busy area, or drive further for high-value clients? This is the first lesson in financial choice, short-term gain versus long-term return. As your tires hit the pavement, you quickly realize that money doesn't come easy. The early grind is real. You're picking up low-fare rides, stuck in traffic, and dealing with unpredictable weather. Some days are slow. Others test your patience. But this is where your character is forged, in the grind, in the repetition, and in your ability to show up when things aren't easy. The best business minds know that early profits are not the goal. Building a foundation is. With each fare, your bank account grows. Slowly, surely. And now, you face your first real decision: what to do with the money. Do you spend it all on cosmetics for your car, or do you invest in upgrades that improve your fuel efficiency and increase your earning power? The players who think like entrepreneurs will always choose utility over vanity. They understand that money should work for you, not just look good in your pocket. You buy a better engine. You increase your fuel range. You optimize your routes using the map data. Slowly, you shave off seconds from every trip and squeeze more dollars out of each hour. This is where the real financial game begins. You're not just a player, you're an operator. You're turning time into money, and with every decision, you're mastering the art of efficiency. Soon enough, you're saving enough to buy a second vehicle. Not for yourself, for an employee. You hire your first driver. Suddenly, you're earning while you sleep. Your income no longer depends only on your hustle, it multiplies through others. That's passive income. That's scale. And that's the first major step toward financial independence. Now you're thinking like an investor. You're not asking, how much can I make today? You're asking, how can I grow my income tomorrow? Your decisions evolve. You compare the ROI of buying another low-end car versus saving for a luxury vehicle that attracts premium clients. You consider maintenance costs, driver skill levels, and customer satisfaction ratings. You start calculating everything: cost per mile, revenue per ride, maintenance intervals, and optimal shift schedules. You become a master of margins. Your fleet expands. One car becomes two become 5, and now you're managing a small operation. You're no longer just driving, you're managing logistics. You're handling fuel consumption, customer complaints, time efficiency, and workforce morale. And through it all, you're making money, smart money, earned through strategy, not luck. At this stage, the game stops being about how fast you can drive. It becomes a business simulator. And just like in real life, the question becomes, how do you scale without breaking down? You start delegating. You hire better drivers. You offer incentives for high performance. You upgrade your cars not just for speed but for reliability. You invest in marketing to attract more clients to your brand. That's right, you're not just a taxi driver anymore. You're building a brand. Customers begin recognizing your logo. They request your cars more often. You charge higher rates because you've built a reputation. In the real world, this is called pricing power, the ability to charge more simply because your service is trusted and consistent. You start noticing the power of customer retention. A returning client is worth more than a new one.